So ominous and pretty. Walking on the beach. I got this rain jacket at a Costco when I was there with my friend Nicole for the first time. I was like, this is a pretty sick rain jacket. This Tommy Hilfiger brought me back to my golden days. I mean, I'm in my golden days, you know what I mean. Anyways. Look at that. Look at that rock. This is giving, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, feels. Wow. What? That's crazy. Look at all these. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this is a tsunami zone, which I'm not gonna lie, walking on this actually creeps me out a heck of a lot more than being up in the mountains. Just because, I mean, the water can go as far as it wants. But there's this like little path here. This is where we're gonna come to a stop. But you could easily get swept away. Yeah, see? Right here, it's moving up. Got more of these things. Yeah, this gives me a little bit of anxiety, honestly. Which is why we're not gonna hang around. Because then all this will get filled up eventually. So yeah, we're turning around. You would not want to be stuck right here. I mean, you'd have to book it for that to get to higher ground. Gosh, the ocean is just so intense. I just can't believe the first time that I came to Oregon, I surfed for the first time. Got off the plane. My friend is like, all right, we're going to rent surf gear, we're surfing. And I'm like, surfing? Like with sharks. And Oregon does get a decent amount of sharks. Somehow I did it, and I did pretty decently too. I got up a couple of times for my first time surfing. That's good in my book. But the biggest thing I was proud of myself for is that I was out there, you know, in the ocean with possible sharks. The way I was like floating around and splish splashing, I probably looked like a damn seal. I don't know if I'd do it again. But it is pretty cool catching a wave. I mean, they weren't big waves that I was doing, but bigger than what's out there right now. Anyways, I think it's good to be afraid of water to an extent because of how powerful it can be. So not to be ignorant and think, oh, it's just a pretty ocean view. Like, if there's a bad storm or there's a hurricane, like, you do not want to be right here. And even when you're driving up on that road, there's signs, you know, stating you're entering a tsunami zone, you're exiting one. And so what I've heard is that if you ever start to feel the ground shake at all when you're out west here, you get to higher ground immediately. You don't wait for a notification or a notice on your phone or on the TV. You just get to higher ground right that second when you feel a shake. So again, for people who have not been to the West Coast or don't know about that, you know, that's new to them. And you might not understand what you're feeling. I've not experienced it, but now that I know about it, it's something I'll be keeping in mind. Good girl. Where are you taking us now, kid? She goes, we're going up. She's like, actually, I don't know where to go. There's water everywhere and rocks. What's a squirrel to do? You like it here, huh, Chloe? Kids. We weren't planning on stopping. We were going to be road warriors for another hour or so, but saw a sign for a place called Seal Rock, and now we need to determine if there are in fact seals at Seal Rock. So, couldn't not stop, obviously. But at the rate we're going with her sniff-a-thon and all her emails she's checking and this whole border edge here, we're going to be here for a while. Not seeing any seals yet. However, this is a pretty area. People walking along the beach. Look at all these cool rocks. I bet that's where the seals go. I bet there's some seals there. If I was a seal, that's what I'd do. I'd hang out on those rocks. Look how big this rock is. Gotta zoom out for that bad boy. Oh my goodness. Got another rock over there. Explore seal rocks, dazzling intertidal zones with care. Can I read? Notice how low tides reveal communities of life that differ by how long they are exposed to air. Every creature is designed to withstand pounding waves, yet defenseless to our heavy feet. Well, I got some seals, got some starfish, got some birdies, got some octopus, barnacles, mussels. Oh, I love mussels. I want some mussels in like a creamy sauce right now. Well, I could be wrong, but I do believe that Chloe just stumbled upon the coolest bench ever. Look at that bench. I mean, nice find, Chloe. That's a good looking bench. Oh, and she's taking a little wee near a wee bench. Any seals down there? Come on. You just need to see one. I don't know how they would get swept away if they were. So cool. When you see a good real fish and chips place, you get the fish and chips, okay? Okay. I mean, name a better spot to hang out after a long day. Come on. Picturesque. Hey, Chloe. Do you like the beach? It's a nice beach. Done some good scratchies, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's like real stuck. It's so stuck. Oh, God. Oh, wow. You know, it's gonna be edible, though. I mean, I think this is just gonna have to do. And now, dare we try to do another one? Oh my gosh, on all this burnt stuff? I don't know. Let me just turn this off for a second and regroup. Okay. Okay. Yep. That feels like the right place. Round 2. Oh. Bam! Not the most beautiful thing, but look at that flip. First one. I think it's sand. It just gets stuck. What? I miss my non-stick pan. This is we're calling that good. Voila, bada bing, bada boom. Don't worry, we're gonna check it for spatula pieces. That may or may not be spatula. Don't worry, I'm gonna pull that part out. That part too, actually. You know what? I think we might just have to peel off this whole layer. Okay, I know you're concerned. So what we have done for my safety is peeled off anything that looks like it could have been black spatula. Exhibit A. Now we're ready to eat. Oh yeah, now we're talking. For those of you who watched the Shenandoah burnt egg pan disaster that ended up with a queen pan, you'll come to realize that this is a common trend. I do cook. I don't hate cooking. I mean, I don't like it, but I prefer to cook like ground beef or steaks, or, you know, I eat eggs and pancakes a lot, like protein pancakes, but they just make a mess. But here is the pieces that I was not convinced didn't have spatula in them. Cool thing about having a cooler to yourself is you can chug the milk straight out of the bottle. So this is funny actually, because late last night, Squirrel Lauren was eating Cheerios with milk right there. My cooler and my bins are usually here. And I woke up in the morning and apparently I had shoved a paper towel in the rest of the milk that was in the little Cheerio holder, and it dumped all down here and all right here. Thanks a lot. Actually, thanks a lot to me for not getting up in the middle of the night and taking care of it. Instead, I left it to Murphy's Law, and now this and my sheet is soaked in milk. First world problems. I done did good. It did get to a point where I started seeing these little black flecks, and I'm like, is that spatula? Is it burn? I don't know. Chloe says, Mom, you're crazy. I know. Well aware. Oh gosh, I don't even have these bad boys on in 4-wheel drive. No, problem solved. Hiya! Because I know myself so well, and I will try to use this again, which is completely ludicrous because look at this. We're gonna throw it away now. And then we're gonna go to Walmart and we're gonna get a metal one. Chloe says, good job, Mom. Need you to be around. We're in the middle of washing her whiskers, and that's why she looks the way that she does. She's like, oh God, she's breaking out the comb next, isn't she? Which she hates, but it gets done daily. So now we're just in cleanup mode, which all of those of you who cook while camping understand this is the worst part. Alright, this pan is going to be the death of me. Those of you who watched the Shenandoah video again, you remember I got this thing spotless. Look at where it stands now. We're going to use this handy dandy scrubber and see what we can do. Well, I'm starting to feel like I can relate to this pan on a spiritual level. Like, is it perfect? No. Does it get the job done? Yes. Is it a pain in the ass? Absolutely. I tried, fam. I did the best I could. I will say, among also getting the spatula, I think I'm going to get a non-stick pan. That was a pain in the butt. I sat there for I feel like 10 minutes scrubbing it. And this is all I could get. Again, this pan is very old, so I feel like that's good, but like, why won't that crap come off? No matter what I use. So smooth? Not. If you ain't hitting it first thing in the morning, what are you doing? You know, I just look at it this way. Some people, oh no, what's that? Oh, that's just part of the powder. I just look at it this way. Some people are addicted to crack. I'm addicted to Crystal Light right now. Could be worse. Pretty incredible. Talk about a fun Saturday. It's so freaking pretty. I love being by water. I love being in the mountains, but being by water is like close second.